Hey, so screwing around in the garage with the Lowrider S, and we got some pipes in, and we got tuner in today, and so we're gonna hook that up on the bike. See, UPS dude came by, right? But before we do, gonna fire off so you can hear the sound of what a stock Harley, Harley's biggest cruiser, right, in terms of sport bike, like what it sounds like stock, right, like right out of the gate. I mean, it's deafening, really. I don't know what my neighbors are gonna think. Like Paula says, right, like Paula says she wouldn't ride with me on this new bike until I got pipes, right, because she didn't want to ride with me on the Prius. So here it is, right? It's a monster. Here you go. Deafening, right? So we'll check back in with you after we get everything hung on the bike. Okay, back out here going at it. Show you guys what the bike looks like right now. Took the exhaust off. Right, so we got, the mufflers off. There's a bracket that mounts in here. And then you have what they call O2 sensors, front and rear. Disconnect those from the bike and then pull the head pipes. And this is kind of what the head pipes look like, right? The exhaust ports, everything. So we got the stock exhaust off, and now we'll put the Two Brothers Racing on. So here's what's fun, right? Like when you're working on Harleys, I've learned this doing this over a while, and obviously I had an incredible mentor who's told me this and showed me this many times, but anytime you do something on your bike that you think is going to be easy, it's not, right? It's just not. And let me give you a good example. So got the exhaust pretty much on, right? Save. This pipe comes down enough to where it sticks out that you have to extend the controls out to clear the pipe. So Two Brothers is cool enough that they give you these two spacers, right, and longer bolts to accommodate the spacers. So basically you just fit up your mount here on the outside, put your spacers in right here, and then put your longer bolts through, right? Pretty easy, right? Well, the problem is these are the Torx bolts that came out of there, and they were really hard to get out, right? And now I know why. It's because if you look at the machining, I don't know if I can get it in there good enough to see the hole, but if you look at the machining in here, it's not straight in, right? And that's the way it is on both of the holes. So the bolt, you can't just thread the bolt straight in because it's not straight. So because I've been taught, right, I'm gonna have to go in and basically die grind out these holes and make these bigger, right, so I can get a straight shot in there, and then run a tap through and clean up the holes. So yeah, so that's what it's like working on your own bike, man. Enjoy.
This is the frame right here, yeah?
Okay, so I showed Paula here what's going on. So we're having a good time, but basically I took my my die grinder here and die grinded out some holes. So here's what I got going, right? I've got these holes now that I ground out to get a better approach into the bolts, or into the nuts with the bolts, right? And then obviously I had to run my 3/8 course tap through there. So I think everything's lined up now, and we'll try to line it back up and see if we can get it to get back on. More to follow. All right, all done. We'll see what we got. We got the exhaust on, and got some passenger pegs on. We got to figure that out. They're like Amazon specials. They won't go up, but that's okay for right now. We got the tuner in, pipes on. So first fire, let's see what we get here.